I just got myself a 71-inch driver, and if you want to be a longer driver of the golf ball, you need one too. But here's the thing, you already own one. You just don't know how to use it. Today in the video, I'm going to walk you through how to use your 71-inch driver to get you hitting the golf ball the distance you've been chasing for years. I'm Ryan McGinnis with Ryan McGinnis Golf, and out here on the lesson tee at Turning Stone Resort Casino, there is a common mistake that I see with every golfer. And if you really start to think about it, everybody shortens their distance in their arc. And here's what I mean by that. We start to come down into the golf ball and we start bending our arms through impact. So especially my lead arm or my left arm as a righty, we start bending the arm. Well, what does that cause? We start to see those spinny shots to the right, the ball that goes nowhere. It's absolutely killing your distance. You have no energy to the golf ball. So if you really think about the 71-inch driver, we're talking about the driver itself is 45 inches. Add in my left arm or my lead arm, we're basically at 71 inches. And if I can have long arms, I have longer distances. So when we come down into the golf ball, we never want to see short arms, because now my distance is shorter, which means my club is moving slower. I want long arms into the ball, hitting it just post impact. Let's maximize that distance. Long arms equals longer distances, and then I will start to see more yards off the tee. So why do we need longer arms? Or why do we need to hit the golf ball with a 71-inch driver? Well, we've already talked about the common mistake. The bending of the left elbow through impact and post impact, right? So you hit the ball and it looks something like this, right? I'm bent, I got no extension in my arms, I have no energy being delivered to the golf ball. So we have to make sure that we're getting rid of that so we can deliver proper energy to the ball and hit it the distance we want to hit it. And in this video, I'm going to show you some drills that are going to help you get long arms. Because if we broke it down into geometry, think of a circle. My body is the inside of the circle. My club head is the outside. The longer I create the distance between me and the outside, or the radius of a circle, the faster it travels. Take golf aside, think of a merry-go-round. The outside travels faster than the inside. So when we drive a golf ball, we have to think about the same thing. How do I get the distance between me and that club head 71 inches? Well, my lead arm is straight, through impact, post impact. Now I have delivered the fastest club head speed that I can into the golf ball. And when I do that, I get more distance. So we just talked about the radius and saying we have to make sure that the distance between me and my club head is 71 inches. I am maximizing that distance at and post impact to create the most amount of speed. We look at somebody like Justin Thomas, he's not the biggest person in the world, right? I would assume he's probably 5'9", give or take, maybe a little taller, doesn't weigh that much, and he just pounds the golf ball. And if we look at his golf swing, at impact and post impact, he is fully extended. He's got longer arms, which means he's got longer distances. So we need to make sure that we have the biggest distance, which would be 71 inches post impact, to create the most speed through the golf ball so that I can hit the ball like Justin Thomas. So here's a long arms through impact. Right? We need to start to feel longer arms through impact, hitting that 71-inch driver so that my radius is maximized, or it's the greatest distance possible, and I create the most speed all the way through the golf shot. So now you know that you currently have a 71-inch driver. I'm going to show you how to use it. So here's drill number 1. And this requires you and a golf ball. And what I'm going to have you do is you're going to get set up to a ball, and you're going to go really slow when you do this, because I need you to physically feel what is happening at impact and through impact. So we're going to get set up, and you're going to put the golf club about a foot in front of the ball. You're going to straighten both arms and create the biggest radius or width through that position, making it 71 inches. Now you're going to swing back, and obviously you're going to be a little higher because you don't want to hit the ball, but you're going to go, all right, this is what I got to feel. I'm going to swing back, and I'm going to swing through. And what I'm doing is overextending that feeling post impact. So I'm really just trying to get to the same spot that I started in. And I'm going slow. Like, that ball went maybe 150. Maybe 150. Okay? So we're showing post impact. There's my width that I want to see, my 71 inches. And then we're just turning back, getting right back to that position. You're not going fast. It has to be slow. Show yourself the width, turn back, return back to that same position, and then just finish a little higher. Drill number 2 is going to get into the backswing. And if we look at Bryson DeChambeau, I want you to see how much width he creates in that early stages of the backswing. So within the fact of the golf club getting about waist-ish high, right, you can see how much width he's creating, right? He has so much width back here. He continues to work up. Now, all right, maybe that width has gone away slightly, but it's still maximized relative to where he is in his golf swing. And then from here, that's when we can swing down, try to get to that position post-impact, and then come all the way through. So the goal here is to go slow in the backswing and create the width needed so that we can generate speed. So I'm feeling when the shaft is parallel, I have reached this golf club away from me as far as I possibly can. And then I'm going up, and then I'm going to hit it. You're still going to go slow. So I'm creating width, up, swing all the way through. Okay, let's do that one more time. I'm creating width, and we're going to go up and swing through it. You're not going fast. I'm going very slow. I'm creating width, up, all the way through it. Now we've kind of put two pieces together. I've created the width on the backswing. I've created the width through impact, post impact, and then I'll come all the way through. All right, and our last drill is where we start to pull everything together and we create our full 71-inch driver. So now I'm going to allow you to go one slow, one fast. So I'm going, when I go slow, I'm not piecing it, right? I'm going to make one big fluid motion, really slow, where I'm creating width. So here we go. One swing, really slow, creating width. Right? I'm creating the most amount of width I can. And then from there, the next shot, we're going to go fast. So we're going to make like a normal pace swing. But in my head, I'm thinking long arms equal longer distances. All right, so that means I got to create width. I got to maximize my arc, and I have to hit a 71-inch driver. So here we go. So let's recap. We said that we need to start using our 71-inch driver to maximize our distance off the tee. And that means we have to create the most amount of width, not only on the way back, but on the way down, post-impact, so that we create the biggest arc possible, which means this golf club swings hard, faster, more energy, more distance. Our theme was longer arms. Longer arms creates longer distances. So when we hit our golf ball, we have to be sure we're creating the most amount of width in the backswing and in the downswing. I'm excited to share with you guys the breakthrough blueprint. This style of teaching allows you to find it, build it, and own it. My goal for you is to have an understanding of why something happens, how to fix it, and what it can do for your game in the future. Below in the description is my free assessment. Not only will you get a free game evaluation, you will find out where you are in that process. So check out the description below for your free assessment and your free game evaluation.